I'm going to tell you a bit about the Gyro Cut. It's a revolutionary new tool with virtually limitless applications in the craft and hobby sectors. This is Gyro Cut. It's ergonomically designed for right-handed use or left-handed use. The product has a rotating hardened steel blade and relies on two miniature ball bearings to ensure free movement of the blade. So how does Gyro Cut differ from other craft knives? Well, for a start, it's much safer. The blade has been designed so that it won't cut your skin in normal use, unlike a scalpel. But what you really want to see is how it cuts thin sheet materials. So before we do that, what do we actually need to get started? Basically, we use self-healing cutting mats. This is a large cutting mat, but you could alternatively use a smaller A4 version, as long as it's a self-healing variety. And we use a low-tack spray adhesive, which we spray onto the surface of the mat, and that'll hold your work down while you cut with the Gyro Cut. So let's start by cutting some tissue paper. It's notoriously difficult to cut, but with the Gyro Cut, you'll see the blade will follow my every move, and it's actually very easily cut, and you get excellent results every time. As you can see, it's cut that beautifully. So moving on, we're now going to cut some of the iron-on material for model aircraft. This is thicker than tissue paper, but as you can see, it cuts it beautifully, no ragged edges, nice smooth cut every time. Again, this is an iron-on covering, but it has a slight weave, and that can make it tricky to cut normally, but with the Gyro Cut, you get a nice clean cut every time with no ragged edges. This is sticky back vinyl used for trimming model aircraft, and with the Gyro Cut you can actually cut out the sticker by cutting through the backing. We can then transfer the sticker, take the backing off and stick it onto our model. If you want to cut a straight line, with the Gyro Cut it's easy. Unlike a scalpel, you can use your plastic ruler, cut away from you or towards you, and you get a perfectly straight line every time with no damage to the edge of the ruler. Another example of using a plastic guide would be using a French curve. Again, the Gyro Cut won't damage the edge of the French curve, and you get a perfect curve every time. Gyro Cut is perfect for cutting circles. We're now developing a new product called the Easy Roundel Kit, which is designed to help you cut out perfect circles in different ratios, and once you've cut the circles out, you can then register each one together into a perfect roundel using the Easy Roundel Kit to centre up each circle. We're still experimenting with the kit, but we found that you can actually make anything you want, whether it be straightforward RAF roundels or insignia with pictures and graphics in the middle. You can print off a picture of the graphic, place it over the film and cut round it with the Gyro Cut to create a perfect roundel. And of course, it's not just limited to roundels. You can create and cut any type of graphic for your boat, car, model aircraft, and it creates fantastic results every time. So here's the wing I've just been working on. I've cut the iron-on film using the Gyro Cut, and these splats have been done using sticky back vinyl. And literally there is no limit to what you can do with the Gyro Cut. Many people use the product to cut masking material for airbrushing and spraying literally anything. So a quick example of that would be to cut a mask for doing camouflage on your model. And there it is. Okay, so you see me cut smooth curves, and we've done freehand straight lines and straight lines with a plastic ruler. But if you want to do sharp corners, for example on lettering, just stop, rotate the blade, go in a new direction, and you'll end up with nice, clean, 90-degree corners. Like so. Gyro Cut has a hardened steel blade which will last a long time in normal use, but eventually when you need to replace it, it's very easy to do. You can buy replacement blades in this handy packet which contains 2 blades and 2 protective covers. Take a pair of pliers grip the blade firmly and pull the blade out. To replace the new blade, simply push the blade in place and you're ready to go. So there it is. The Gyro Cut really is the perfect tool for all creative people. We're in the process of developing new products to go with the Gyro Cut. Please keep in touch with your local supplier for more news. To order your Gyro Cut, please go to www.craftyproducts.co.uk now.